If you're planning to stay permanently in the UK upon completion of a program as an international student in the UK, then you need to watch this video as I'll be sharing with you things you should do early enough when you move into the UK as an international student to help, foster your ability or you being able to stay back in the UK upon completion of your program. So if you think this will interest you, don't go anywhere, keep watching till the end. Hello guys, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Daniel. I currently reside in the UK and I share videos around traveling abroad. So if you're looking for a place to get first-hand information on how to move abroad or how to live or navigate through life in many of those developed countries, then you need to stay glued on this channel and click on the red subscribe button. And for my 20 subscribers and viewers, you guys are amazing. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before we get right into the video, I want to introduce you guys to Revolut Bank. Now, if you're an international student or you currently reside in the UK on any visa category, then you need to actually download Revolut Bank app. Now, this bank account allows you to do all seamless transactions in and outside the UK. Honestly, I practically, process 90% of my daily, weekly, and monthly transactions with my Revolut Bank account. So if you want to download this app, go on the description of this video and click on my link, my referral link to download. This is another way of supporting this channel. If you found many of my videos on this channel resourceful, please go on the description of the video, click on the link to download Revolut Bank app and open a bank account. Honestly, try guys, you're not going to regret doing that. So let's get right into the video. Now, if you're an international student and you're planning to stay back in the UK, and this is for people who have the intention of staying back in the United Kingdom upon completion of their program. Honestly, there are so many people that are not willing to stay back. I've got like quite a number of people that are just here in the UK to study, earn a degree, and eventually go back to their home country. Then this video is not for you if you belong to that category. But if you belong to the category of people who have intentions of staying back in the UK to build a life here, start a family, build a career, and what have you, then this video is for you. Now, these are some of the things I'll share with you in this video. Were things I wish I started earlier when I first got into the UK. It helps my one's life easier, not easier per se, but at least it helps you build a pattern while you navigate through life here in the UK. Stay permanently here in the UK. Honestly, I wish I had started doing these things earlier. And one of the things I'll be sharing with you in this video which I didn't do earlier, actually cost me a job opportunity. So I felt there's a need for me to share with you guys some of the things you need to do early enough as an international student if you plan to stay in the UK permanently. Now, the first thing you should do early enough is to start building your credit score. Now, credit score is like I never understood the whole process when I first came in, because I felt like credit is like you borrowing things and paying back little by little. And it took me a long time to finally understand that that's the UK life. That's the only or the best way to live life in the United Kingdom. Now, I remember when I first came into the UK, a couple of months after, I wanted to buy a phone. So then I wanted to buy the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and as a big boy, I decided to pay one off. I think I paid about 1,000 and I think 1,100 pounds. I started to pay once. Now most of my friends, they were buying on contracts. Some of them will pay probably £50 and they spread their payments into 24 months. And being a banker back in Nigeria, I understand the whole process of taking things of credit and how banks in Nigeria will extort you, and you practically end up paying twice the amount of that particular product if you decide to buy on credit in Nigeria. So I had the same ideology, the same mentality when I came into the UK. So I was like, nah. And I had the money in my account anyways. So I was like, why choose to buy a phone and pay for 24 months when I've got the money in my account? I want to just pay at once and move on, instead of me ending up paying twice the amount of the phone later. And I bought the phone one off. Couple of months down the line also, I wanted to get a laptop. I wanted to change my laptop, and as a big boy that I was also, I decided to pay for the laptop one off. I think I paid about £1,300 for the laptop, and I paid one off. I decided not to go through the whole splitting of payments for a long time. And honestly, these decisions that I just mentioned actually affected my credit score. And it's very important for you to know that being able to pay this way it works now. If you decide to buy a particular product and pay for a duration, let's say for instance you decide to pay for 24 months. Now the track record of you being able to meet up with your payments, monthly payments or monthly repayments, helps to build your credit score. So if you're an international student in the UK, try as much as possible, even though you've got like the cash, you're liquid, you've got the cash with you, try as much as possible to spread your payments for a particular period. Make sure that most of your bills in the UK are on direct debit in your account, and ensure that the account is funded. Now, getting this direct debit every month over a period of time will help boost your credit score. Now, one of my friends, her credit score is crazy, like it's very good, because the first week she got into the UK, she started buying things, and she was paying using the monthly repayment method. I never did. Even till I speak with you now, I practically don't buy anything on credit. I just pay one off. So paying on credit will help build your credit score in the UK as an international student or as a skilled worker, whichever visa category you came into the UK with. Now, another thing, or the second thing you should do early enough if you are planning to stay in the UK permanently upon completion of a program, is to start applying and go through the process of getting your UK driver's license. Now, honestly, this is one of the things I wish I had done earlier, and I lost a job interview because of this particular reason, because they needed someone that had a UK driver's license. I was able to meet every other requirement, but I couldn't land the job because at that point I had no UK driver's license. I still don't have the UK driver's license anyway, and I've got a friend in my class also that also lost a sales director job in London because of because he had no UK driver's license. It's very important as an international student, try and go through the whole process of applying for UK driver's license as soon as possible. You necessarily don't need to buy a car or have a car, but try to have the UK driver's license with you, because it's going to save you. Aside from the fact that you can use it for as means of identification, it's also very important or useful for you to be able to use it to apply for some job. Most of the jobs, or most jobs in the UK, requires to have a driver's license, and the process is quite tedious and long, honestly. I'm practically like on the final stage now as at the time I'm making this video. You need to apply for a provisional driver's license, then you apply to write the theory test, which you obviously need to study and get the official mobile app for practice and all of those things. Then after you've been able to pass your theory test, you need to apply for the practical test, which might take months for you to get a date. At the time I'm making this video now, I recently applied, and the date I got for my practical test is February next year. So it means that I'm not even going to get a driver's license until February next year. So it's very important for you to try to start the process early enough, because if you decide to buy a car on a recent driver's license, honestly, the insurance is crazy. I've got a friend who just got a car, and the amount he's paying on insurance is mind-blowing. So try just to get your driver's license ready, and get it with you as soon as possible when you get into the UK. The third thing you should do if you plan to stay in the UK permanently after completion of your program is to engage in voluntary jobs. Honestly, guys, I made a particular video recently on the reality of international students after completion of the program, the job search, the job hunt, the disappointment, or what have you. Now, work experience is something UK employers value so much, and if you don't have the UK job experience, it makes it more difficult to be able to land a job in the UK. So while you're studying as an international student, try as much as possible to engage or be involved in voluntary work, so as to help build your CV to show that you've got like work experience, even if it's unpaid. That's for me now, that's what I'm actually looking for at the moment. I'm even trying to even get like unpaid job placements to build my CV and my work experience here in the UK. So travel jobs, I wish I had done this earlier. It would have saved me a lot of headache. So trust yourself to build like your involved in voluntary jobs and all of those things. So guys, stay back in the UK permanently is very much possible, and there are 1 million ways if you have access to information. That's why you need to stay glued on this channel. If you're international students in the UK, I will share with you some of the amazing things I've discovered over time while studying in the UK, and this has really helped my plans to stay back in the UK permanently, and I believe it's going to help you also to make right and informed decisions while you navigate through life here in the United Kingdom as an international student. So if you find this video useful, also please click on the like button. If you have any questions, set in the comment section and I will try to respond as soon as I can. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, click on the red subscribe button to join the growing family. Trust me, it's going to be worth your time. I've got amazing content on this channel. You definitely will find resourceful. And for my 20 subscribers and viewers, you guys are amazing. You guys are the reason why I keep making videos every week on this channel. Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate you. So this will be the end of this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.